Hi, how are you? Matt Watson here from Carwow. So I'm sitting in a BMW M3 Competition, but it's a bit different to every other BMW M3 Competition I've ever driven before because this one has all-wheel drive and I'm going to race it against a Tesla Model 3 Performance and an Audi RS5 Sportback, both of which have always had all-wheel drive. So let me tell you about this BMW. So as with my current long-termer, my rear-wheel drive car, it's got a 3-litre straight-six twin-turbo, 510 horsepower, 650 newton meters of torque, an 8-speed automatic gearbox, but like I said, this one drives both axles. This car is heavier than the rear-wheel drive version as a result. It weighs in at 1,780 kilos. It's also more expensive. It starts at £77,000. By comparison, that Tesla Model 3 Performance is a bargain. That starts at £60,000. So it has a 75 kilowatt hour battery. As a result, it's quite heavy. It comes in at 1,850 kilos. It gets quite a bit of power from its dual motors, 460 horsepower and 640 newton meters of torque. Finally then we come to the Audi RS5. So that's actually down on power. Its 2.9 litre twin turbo V6 puts out 450 horsepower and 600 newton meters of torque. But it is the lightest, even though it's got quattro all-wheel drive and an 8-speed automatic gearbox. It comes in at 1,740 kilos. As for the price, £71,000. Anyway, let's see what's going to happen. Now before we do, I want to introduce you to the person who is driving that Tesla Model 3 Performance. His name's Juan Francisco and he actually presents our Spanish Carwow channel, carwow.es, and I'm going to put a link to it just popping out in the top right corner of the screen and in the description. But let's have a quick word with him. Hey Juan, you okay mate?
Yes, here I am.
He's there. So, what do you think is going to happen in this race? Do you think I'm going to destroy you?
No. I think you don't have nothing to do with the Tesla. I bet you because I know very well this car and I think it is not going to fail in this race.
But we're both going to beat the Audi, right?
Absolutely, yes. The real question here is what happened with BMW. Just how long is the distance I pick with you?
Okay, so before we race, please, right, we put a pin comment. I want you to vote which you think is going to win. We put a pin comment. You should like the comment either for BMW or Tesla before you watch the race, and then we'll reveal what happens. Please play it properly, otherwise there's no point, is there? There's just none. If you're thinking about buying a new car, any of these, you can make great savings on them through Carwow. You can also buy Teslas through Carwow as well now. So if you want to do that, I'm putting a link popping out now as well. Look, click up there. There it is. And there's also one in the description. Also, if you're thinking about selling a car, you can do it through Carwow. All you have to do is take some photos of your car, upload them, and our dealers will bid on your car and you'll get a good price for it, and you don't have to advertise it through classifieds and have random people coming around your house. It's much easier, and once they've agreed the price, that's the money you'll get, and they'll even come to your house, take it away, and then transfer the money to your account. It is simple. Now if you want to do that at a later date, you simply Google "help me Carwow" and you can do it. Right, it's enough of the sales stuff. You probably skipped it if you've watched these videos many times before. And if you don't want to miss out on any more of me like promoting Carwow, which does pay for all these races by the way, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on. That way you won't miss a single upload. Right, that's probably just overload of information now. Let's get on with this race. Buy, sell, Carwow. Before we race, everyone, you know what we've got to do. It is the customary Carwow sound check, and I'm going to go first in my M3. Oh yeah. It's almost as loud as its paint scheme. Let's have a listen to the Audi. Go on. I can't actually hear it from over here. Audi man, are you revving the Audi?
I am indeed, Matt, but you know what these Audis are like. They're just big softies, aren't they, when it comes to revs? Getting nothing out of it beyond 4,000.
Still, I bet it sounds better than what Juan is going to deliver us now. Go on, Juan, rev up your Tesla. Well, I think the BMW won the sound check, so now there's one other thing we got to do, and that's warm up our tyres. So I think I'll go first. Good thing about this BMW, even though it's 4-wheel drive, you can switch it into 2-wheel drive mode like no one's ever going to do unless they work for Carwow and they need to warm up their tyres. So let's give it a go. Oh, it's so good. Oh yeah, they should be warm now. All right, Audi, you go warm up your tyres. Yeah, he can't switch his 4-wheel drive system. It'll go round. Oh, it just looks really uncomfortable. I pity the tyres. Audi, you're just driving around now. What's your plan?
I lost a GoPro. I don't want to run over it.
Did all that understeer just shake it loose?
Understeer, do you mean smoky magnificence? Because that's all I was seeing.
What would be really embarrassing for Audi is that if a Tesla Model 3, a sensible electric car, well, sort of sensible, can drift better than a Audi. So go on, Juan, warm up the tyres on your Model 3. That's cool, bring it back. I actually think that the Teslas was the most impressive out of all of them.
So we can finish the race.
No, we're going to race.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's close. Come on, BMW. Oh, it's so close. Come on, yeah, baby, yeah.
No.
Oh, it felt so good. Oh, yes. Well, do you know what? That was really close. We all launched really on time. Very close between all three cars right from the off, and it was neck and neck between this BMW and the Tesla, especially when I was changing gear and the Tesla just carried on accelerating because there's no gears. But then as the speed built, this BMW just took it no problem. What do you reckon, Juan?
Oh, it was a fantastic race, Matt. I enjoyed it a lot. We started at the same time exactly. It's a lot of acceleration, very similar. And then when your car started gaining speed, I had nothing to do. I started losing meters, and finally you are the winner.
Clearly the winner. I think that if the race is larger,
You will win with more distance. So the ice won the bolts.
Well, it didn't totally win because the internal combustion engine in the Audi didn't perform quite as well as the two electric motors in the Tesla. So what happened with you, Audi?
Well, you know, I'm down on power. I'm never going to pull something magic out of the bag for a standing quarter mile. But I reckon in a rolling race, I reckon I'm going to have that Tesla. I really do think that this has got the legs.
Well, we'll do that in a minute, but before then, you know what's coming.
So then what exactly happened? Well, the BMW won, completing the standing quarter mile in 11.4 seconds. The Tesla took 11.7 seconds and the Audi 12 seconds.
Now we're going to have a rolling race from 30 miles an hour. The two internal combustion engine cars are locked in second gear, fully in sports mode. I'm going to count it in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. That Tesla just took off. Can I catch it before the half-mile mark? Come on now, internal combustion engine. You ain't done yet, baby. So, with your electric power, you shot off. Do you know what speed it was where I finally came past you?
100 miles, more or less.
So no good in England or Spain, but okay on the German Autobahn.
It will never happen.
How about you, Audi? What was that like for you?
Yeah, I was giving it all that before, wasn't I? And really couldn't back it up. I was gaining on the Tesla, no doubt about it, but I'd only just about caught him by the time we got to the half mile. Didn't pull past.
Okay, all right. Let's try something else. This time, we're going to do a rolling race from 50 miles an hour in third gear. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, the Tesla hasn't shot off in quite the same way this time. Bye-bye, guys. Oh, lovely. Easy win again. This car's mega, gotta say. I love it. Audi, did you have him this time?
I have an even bigger, fatter grin on my face now than when I turned these tyres into smoke, because I did it! I beat the Tesla! I beat the Tesla at the half mile. I'm so chuffed. Not even going to talk about the M3.
Well, and what speed was it that the Audi came past you this time?
It was about 110 miles per hour.
And the BMW?
100, exactly the same when we went in 30.
So basically, the Tesla wins up to 100 miles an hour.
Sorry.
Speaking of 100 miles an hour, now let's do a brake test from 100 miles an hour. You know the drill, guys. When we reach the line, full emergency stop. Which car's going to stop in the shortest distance? Ooh, I'm excited. Actually, I don't really care. It's all about the drag race. No, this is important too. Here we go. Cruising at 100. Here comes the line.
Hey!
Oh man! Beat the Audi, didn't beat the Tesla. Oh, look at that. Are you pleased with that one?
I'm pretty pleased. Well, I think I can do it a little bit better, but it's pretty good. For me, it's great.
What do you mean you can do a bit better? You won. What more do you want?
I was kidding.
I didn't even press the button and he just knew exactly what I was saying then. Can you read my mind? Anyway, now I've got a great deal on a performance car, which is really quick but a lot less expensive than these cars through Carwow. If you want to find out what that car is, click on the pop-out banner up there or follow the link in the description below. Now, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, Matt Watson Cars, I do lots of behind-the-scenes footage and secrety stuff that you might not see elsewhere. So if you want to do that, the link is in the description to my Instagram too. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Let me know some other videos you'd like to see in the comments below. Click on those windows there for more videos. And on that box there, if you want Carwow to help you sell your car. It's dead easy. Go check it out. Just click on there if you're needing to sell your car.